The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean,
Hey, you guys, what's up? Welcome back. It is Barb City where it's a litty. Let's go on ahead and jump into it. So, you guys, I am still feeling under the weather. So, please bear with me. I miss you guys and I want to get into the tea. So, our first topic is going to be on Kim Kardashian. She is adding to her Skims collection, as you guys can see here. And this collection is going to be called the Ultimate Bush. Okay. Now, here are some photos, and I do have a video of the new release, you guys. I guess they're thongs, whatever. But check this out just really quick. Hold on.
How funny are these mark-ins, you guys? We have different colors, different hair. This is insane. Skims, baby.
So here were some of the reactions that Kim got. One person saying, women wearing possums now as underwear, bush over bush, what's the appeal? And another person said, I know this was Yee's idea, but I can't prove it. So, you guys, in my opinion, I don't know what the point of it is either. It's like there are some women who prefer to keep their bush there, and then there are some women that prefer to get rid of it. So, my point is, if you get rid of it, what's the point of buying the Skims underwear to replace it, right? And if you don't get rid of it and it's already there, what's the point of buying the Skims underwear to put over it?
Clock it. Clock it.
Let me know if you guys do find this collection interesting and if you're going to cop you a pair. In my opinion, not my style at all. Not up my alley. I will not be supporting this Skims collection, unfortunately. And let's get into one more thing on Kim Kardashian. As you guys can see here, she did just go to the Academy Museum Gala, and while she was there, people could not help but to notice that the look she chose to wear was in very close resemblance of Kanye's very much known and respected look, right? Now, this is the full look. And if you guys can remember, not only does Kanye West wear this often, but he has dressed Kim Kardashian in this outfit before while they were in a relationship, while she was pregnant more than one time. Now, people started posting these photos of Kanye West and they were saying, look, do you miss Kanye? Are you inspired or are you simply stealing his ideas? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. In my opinion, I feel like it's most likely inspiration. She is most likely showing a little bit of love to Kanye West. I know that that's probably hard to believe, but that is her ex husband, her baby daddy at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure that Kim Kardashian knew nobody was going to believe that she created that style. We all know that Kanye West was not the first one to do it ever, but he was definitely the one who made it a thing. He definitely made it a trend. Nobody even knew the style existed until him and Kim Kardashian stepped out in it. So let me know what you guys think and let's get into Ice Spice. So in the last video that I did on Ice Spice, you guys, we got into her Baddie Baddie music video having botted views, which was a fact, you guys. And I already knew that. It was at 75K views in 5 hours. And then once it reached 10 hours, it was like 6.9 million views. Clearly botted views, right? Well, it took Ice Spice a while to come out and address the botted views and tell me why. And the reason why I say that is because she had to come out and address it. For one, whoever purchased the views, did not purchase likes. And if your views are that high, you're also going to have likes and comments. So that was a clear giveaway right there. But she had to address it altogether because it was very, very, very obvious that those were botted views. But like I was saying, it took her a while to come out and address it, and I did find that a little suspicious. But why the F did this girl come out and try to play in our faces, y'all? She literally said that someone else, as in one of her ops, purchased the bots for her video.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. Save all the goddamn lies.
As you guys can see here, Ice Spice posted the lie to her Twitter and said, somebody thought they ate buying views for me. Baby, it's chess, not checkers. Now, the reason why I'm going to call this BS is because, first of all, right, it took her too long to come out and say something. It's like her team was trying to think of a cover-up. Not just that, but you have to have someone's full account information. I mean, the behind the scenes information in order to apply bots to their account. That's number 2. Number 3, you guys, wouldn't she be able to see who purchased the bots to her account?
Clock it. Clock it.
But anyways, let me know what you guys' opinions are in the comments. And let's get into Cardi B just really quick and the lie that was told on Louis Vuitton. So as you guys can see here, it says Cardi B signs a $55 million deal with Louis Vuitton. And you guys, this went viral, okay? All of the blogs were posting this fake news that even Cardi B herself did not post. So not only did Louis call BS, as you guys can see here, it says no, Cardi B has not officially signed a $55 million deal with Louis Vuitton, and claims about this deal are false. The widespread reports are originated from unreliable social media posts, not official news sources, and Louis Vuitton denies these claims. Who denies the claims? Louis Vuitton. With that, you guys, let's get into Doechii being inspired by Nicki Minaj. Now, she just did a show, you guys, and before I even get into the inspiration, I find it so cute and funny at the same time that every last one of these girls, all the way down to Little Kim, have tried to mimic this Nicki Minaj pose. Check this out. So this is the very much iconic Nicki Minaj pose. This screenshot is from her Stupid Hoe music video. And no, that is not the only time that Nicki Minaj has done a pose like this. But again, Doechii, Doja Cat, Little Kim, every last one of the girls have tried to mimic this pose in some way. Let me know what you guys think about that. And let's get into the whole Gucci Man situation. Now, I was going to get on this platform and I was going to drag the F out of everybody. Gucci this, Gucci that, and his wife, right? But I decided not to do that simply because Nicki Minaj was on Spaces and she said that she did not want it to turn into people dragging Gucci and things like that. So I'm not going to do that, right? But at the same time, as you guys can see in this post, Nicki Minaj was basically saying that Gucci's wife was trying to be her for years, trying to copy every single thing that Nicki Minaj did. So I do just want to show a few things that Nicki Minaj was talking about, because a lot of people want to sit around and say, oh, she's crazy. She thinks that everybody's out to get her. She needs to get help. Ain't nobody worried about her. Well, take a look right here. There's no way that this is a coincidence, you guys. Why is it that she's taking Nicki Minaj's pregnancy photos in the same exact outfit while being pregnant? And you guys want me to believe that that's a coincidence? Look at this. Look at this. There's no way. Okay. I think that it's safe to say this lady definitely wants to be Nicki Minaj. Okay. And we are going to get a little further into this conversation in our next video. But I just wanted to get into that part of the tea right there. Now, let's get into Brooke Bailey. So, as you guys know, Nicki Minaj was unfollowing people. I guess Brooke Bailey unfollowed Nicki Minaj during that time. And people started saying that Brooke Bailey and Nicki Minaj were no longer friends, right? Not only were they saying that Brooke Bailey and Nicki Minaj were no longer friends, but they were also saying that Brooke Bailey has stolen from Nicki Minaj and she is wrapped up with the 4 people that were stealing from Nicki Minaj, and that's why her and Nicki are not cool anymore. Well, Brooke Bailey has come out and she put all the lies to rest, and I definitely have something to say about this, but just really quick, she posted this to her Instagram story and she said, I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't steal from nobody. I'm not a thief. I'm not involved in nobody's business. I have my own money. I built my own brand. Leave me alone. And this is part of the interview that she did with Tasha K. And she said a little bit more. Check this out.
Okay. So just to clear the air, you and Nikki are good. You're loyal. There's no bad
I
blood.
don't have no beef with nobody.
All right.
Nobody.
All right.
Minding my business.
All
The business
right. But
that
you
pays
watching, you
me.
watching what's going down though. You watching me.
I see everything that's going down. I see everything that's going down. I see it all, baby.
Child, we cooking up over here. What you
I,
talking?
So first of all, I am pleased to hear that Nicki Minaj and Brooke are still good. You guys know that they are really close friends. And I did not want to hear that Brooke Bailey was switching up on Nicki Minaj like everybody else. And it also gives me hope that Nicki Minaj and Bia are still good. As you guys know, Nicki Minaj has unfollowed Bia as well. I don't know if Bia unfollowed her back. I'm pretty sure that she did, but I could be wrong. But maybe they're still cool behind the scenes, just like Brooke Bailey and Nicki Minaj. I'm not sure. But what I do want to say is this is exactly what the industry does. This is exactly what Cardi B and her fans do. They try to make it seem like Nicki Minaj cannot keep friends. She falls out with everybody. Everybody dislikes her for a certain reason. Whatever the case may be, this is yet another smear campaign that has been going on for a very long time. So this is proof that just because the internet says Nicki Minaj is not cool with someone, it may not be the case. Now, with that, let's get into another thing on Nicki Minaj. This post right here was posted by this person, okay? And they said, it's not okay for Andrew Tate to inspire young boys to be strong, but it's okay for Cardi B and Nicki Minaj to encourage young girls to behave like prostitutes. And the first thing that I thought when I read that was, now I can see why you're saying that about Cardi B, but why in the F would she put Nicki Minaj in that same sentence?
Back the fuck up, and I'm gonna do you like Will Smith. This is my knuckle.
Now, I feel like I don't even have to do too much to prove my point. I am going to let the evidence speak for itself, but what I will say is it is very clear the type of people that support Cardi B. Even my little sister said, "Oh, I know that Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap, but I'm more relatable to Cardi B because she's ratchet."
The way you, I'm not trying to laugh, y'all know. I'm sure it's not funny. Stop laughing.
But anyways, let's get into the type of people that Nicki Minaj has inspired over the years. And please pay attention to the dates. It says Nicki Minaj tells the Barbs to stay in school. So here I am. Nicki said, "Barbs, stay in school. That's what I did. Overcame every obstacle and conquered it. Thank you," at Nicki Minaj. Another person said, "Nicki Minaj, you are a role model for so many people." What Nicki said, y'all, "Barb, stay in school." Congrats to this woman in this video. A Barb who graduated college late, but I still did it. And I was one of the salutatorians this past April, and I'm glad I didn't give up. It's never too late, period. Nicki said stay in school, so I did. I truly believe it's my winning season. And as you guys can see right here, a Barb said, "I wish I could come to see you on tour this year. This was the last chance, but I can't come. I'm studying hard for the dream, and I promise to you, I will see you one day on tour, Nicki Minaj." Nicki responded to that person and said, "That's the better option by far, and I'm glad you know that. Life will be right here waiting for you after you study and pass all your classes. We need all the educated Barbs getting ready for their next assignment." So Nicki Minaj is always leading her fans in the right direction. She has always told her fans to stay in school. Not just that, but Nicki Minaj wants to go to school again. Not just that, but Nicki Minaj can make a whole song and has done it before without cussing and without mentioning a body part, okay? Let's be very clear. Some people cannot relate. Anyway, let me know what you guys feel about all of these topics. Thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.